At certain part in my pregnancy, I was stopped by the doctor from having sex. Not that we used to have sex regularly. Oh my God, my mom is coming. Hi everyone, welcome back to CNR Life Uncut. It's your girl Relisha. Unfortunately, Wine is not here, but still don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. This video is finally here. The story of giving birth to Shekinah, but I believe that I will have to break down this video in different sectors. So this one will basically be about how I knew that I was in labor and what are the steps that I take. Okay, again, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Within this video also, I will be crocheting, so you will see the little working and how I do my crochet. I will not be teaching, obviously. But yeah, let's get straight into the video. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and drop your comments. And request whatever video that you would like to see. So it was roughly Monday, on a Monday, around after 1 that morning, the 8th of November, 2021. I got up. Ryan was at work. Yes, Ryan was at work. He was working at Ports because, as you guys know, he is a police officer. So he was a part of the port department at that time. So he already told them that his wife is expecting baby anytime soon. So actually, she kind of was due on the 4th of November. When I went down at the hospital to get, you have to go down to get your cervix, your vaginal area check and swipe and whatever procedure they normally get, you have to go to get done. When I go, I was practically only 1 centimeter and the 4th, and they sent me back home. They write up some papers, the admission, and what is it called again? Admission, admission, something like that. The form that you have to carry to say that you are allowed to get admit for baby around that time. And the lady told me to come back Tuesday, I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday, which would have been either the 9th or the 10th of November in 2021. But unfortunately, well, happily, she kind of was ready before that time. So it was that Monday morning around after 1 a.m. in the morning, place still dark and so forth. I got up and I felt like I wanted to pee. And I always remember that my mommy and them always said that if you like in labor and so forth and you want to pee or you want to tutu, don't force or don't do all these stuff. But when I woke up, I was like practically after I finished peeing, I didn't see no sign of blood, nothing to get worried about. So while trying to go back sleep, and another reason people were saying that I am overdue because really one reason why I'm overdue for my first child is because at certain part in my pregnancy I was stopped by the doctor from having sex. Not that we used to have sex regularly. Oh my God, my mom is coming. Okay, so yes, that's what I was saying, right? Certain part of my pregnancy journey, I think I was like roughly about 5 to 6 months. The doctor stopped me from having sex because I used to just get like a little water passing and so forth. And up to this moment, I never find out the reason why they did tests and so forth. But one of the doctor diagnosed me with, I think, with yeast infection, but I don't think that was it because it didn't have no like discoloration, it didn't have no scent or anything. It's like sometimes whenever I go to the bathroom, after I don't get up and move from the bathroom, and on mornings too, when I finish coming out of the bath and showering and so forth, while drying my skin, I could like feel heavy water coming down, and I could actually put my hand and catch the water. It wasn't like cloudy. The first time it happened, it was a bit cloudy, but white cloudy, not no like yellowish or anything. So I used to be a bit worried, and I messaged my nurse friend. She said that I have to go to the hospital to check it out. So they did like what that thing that they do is ultrasound. Is it ultrasound? Yeah, they did ultrasound to check if the bag is damaged or anything. Nothing like that happened. And the guy was asking me, I think that what time was the second time, I think that was around Ryan's birthday. I think Ryan's birthday was on a Sunday at that time. And I over the weekend, I think, and I think around Monday or so forth. So the doctor asked me like if I had sex or so forth. But Ryan was like practically a concerned guy. He always figured like, oh, if we have sex, the back could damage, baby could damage. Really? I'm like, dude, relax. I need this thing. But anyhow, yes. So get back now. We did all sorts of tests, nothing found like what's the main reason behind what was causing that. But yes, anyhow, over the weekend before she kind of born, me and my nurse friend was speaking, and she was like, girl, yeah, I had sex. I was like, remember the doctor say, don't have sex. And she's like, at this moment, all you want is the baby to come. You're only preventing from having sex because you didn't want the baby to come before the time. So, and she started telling me like stuff that will bring, like position and stuff that will bring baby quicker and that will help everything. And actually, I did those stuff. Yeah, I did them. But anyhow, on the morning now, after I peed, I realized when I trying to go back to bed now, I realized I was getting pain, but not like heavy pain. So I didn't really worried about anything. I was like, yo, this not baby pain. I get till Tuesday to come back to the hospital. Anyhow, the pain, like when I started getting the pain, it was like every 5 minutes. You know, people just say that it starts out like every like 20 minutes or 30 minutes, then it will break down. I did not start out like that. I started out like rapid every 5 minutes. So my mom is living upstairs, I'm living downstairs, my mom's house. So I called my mommy on the phone. I was like, Mom, I can't remember if I call her first or I go upstairs. And I am a coward person. So me to go out in the night, you don't know. I was like getting worried about this 5 minutes gashes and so forth. So I went upstairs and I was like, Mommy, I get in pain. And it's not like 20 minutes. It's like every 5 minutes and it's like period cramp pains. So she was like, she started getting worried because I was not worried at first, but she started getting worried. Then she was like, oh, call Ryan, because Ryan was driving back then. So he was like, baby, anything happen, you have my number, call me. So I called him and I was like, baby, I get in pain and it's like every 5 minutes. Then he was like, oh, I'm going to call my boss now. I'm going to tell him that, oh, you're in labor and I have to come for you, yada, yada. I think that was, I start getting pain around after 1. I went upstairs, I think around after 2. I called Ryan, I think after 3. Although my mommy told me to call Ryan and so forth. She kind of is on the bed with me. Yes. So I called Ryan around after 3 and he came up like in no time. And he was like, oh, come on, go. I was like, I don't think it's anything serious. But it's just the little gashes of pain and so forth. My mom was like, oh, not everybody's get pain the same how, and you know, yada yada. Then I actually get down at the hospital. When I got down at the hospital now, one thing I didn't like about my part of giving birth to Shekinah is that I did not have no support. I did not had no support whatsoever in the hospital room. Meaning like my family members, my husband, due to COVID time, everything, ouch. Due to COVID time, everything was so restricted. No one could not have come in with you. So I went through this journey all alone. Nobody to like really hold my hand and whatever. But it had this nice nurse. I actually didn't find out none of the name of the nurses. Any of the nurses' name. But she, as soon as like I had to wait outside, get the swab. And after they take me to a bed, they check my cervix or whatever they normally do check, and I was only at 2 centimeters still. I was like, really, only 2 centimeters? Then my mommy and them, we reached at the hospital around after 3. So my mommy and Ryan wait outside until like the sun came up around after 6 there. Then I was there, I was doing all good and so forth. Then they take me back they tell me that doctor is passing, so I have to go and get checked and all this stuff. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And as what I mentioned, this video will have to be split up in more than one. So yes, I will do this one for now, and part 2 will be coming out. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and this video will be continued.